Hey everyone, we're back again with another video. What I want to talk about is YouTube is oversaturated with doe sheep. That's right, doe sheep has oversaturated YouTube. Doe has recently just dropped another video. I want to do my reaction about this, where she basically is going to gaslight, love bomb, and do all that typical stuff. Let's get into the content, find out what's going on. Let's see.
Y'all know me. I have to start the camera when it's something on my mind. I literally just woke up and I was reading the comments.
So let me get this straight. You just woke up in the morning, you ain't brushed your teeth, you ain't used the toilet, you just turn on the camera and record, but then you want us to believe that you just woke up and just start filming. Okay.
On my YouTube. And I got to this one comment and she said, everything is oversaturated. I just be giving up. And I said, you know what? No, ma'am. Listen, what did I tell her? I said, no. There is no oversaturation of you. There's no oversaturation. When I read that comment, y'all, I was on fire. Yes, we could talk about how many breads are in the market and people are buying all kinds of different breads. I still have not tried Wonder Bread, y'all.
Cap.
I still have never in my life tried Wonder.
Everybody ate Wonder Bread, fam. Stop the cap.
Bread. How long Wonder Bread been out? There is no oversaturation of you.
There is oversaturation of people acting like you, and that's the problem. She's telling you guys that there is no oversaturation of you. But the thing is, everybody on YouTube that follow doe, they all want to be her. They're all trying to mimic her. They're all trying to copy her likeness. They're all trying to copy her titles. They're literally doing everything in order to be just like her, even down to mimicking how she starts her videos, which is very, very problematic to say the least. Let's get back to the content.
Listen to me, okay? I get hype. I just woke up. I washed my hair last night. I'm looking crazy.
Definitely looking crazy. Let's go.
There is no oversaturation of you, baby, please.
She's gaslighting you and she's love bombing you. She's making you believe that you're hot, that you're the next big thing and you're popular and you got it popping. She's gassing you up. You folks are getting gaslit so well that it's sad that y'all just continue to allow somebody to manipulate you.
They can try if they want to, they will never be you. They can try if they want to, they will never be you.
Yeah, they will never be you, Miss Doe. That's what they're doing. They're trying to be you, but you're manipulating them by making them believe that nobody could be like them. Well, the same applies to you. You're not giving these people the truth. All of your listeners are trying to be like you. They're trying to make their titles like you. They do their intros like you. They come in doing all of this. Oh my God. They're doing all of that stupid stuff just like you, but they can never be you. But you're telling them this because you want them to believe that they're so special and nobody could be like them. None of those people that watch you are going to ever be successful on YouTube. You know why? They don't got no personality. They have not perfected the basic skills of understanding social media. That's like going into a laboratory to be a scientist and you believe you're a scientist just because you're wearing a jacket. I mean, come on now. You're wearing a white jacket. You automatically believe you're a scientist. Get out of here.
I don't care how many people are doing lifestyle content. I don't care how many people are doing inspirational content. I don't care how many people are talking about real estate. I don't care how many people are talking about how to raise a child. I don't care how many people are talking about let's go to Costco today.
This is why preachers are so successful, is because they fill you with all of this inspiration and get you all sauced up and make you believe you're so great, and then you end up not prospering in whatever it is they sold you.
Okay, I don't care. They can't do it like you. Your personality is genuine.
Doe personality is not genuine. She gaslight people and she love bomb. Her $19 YouTube blueprint strategy was a total scam. We reviewed it last night. There is nothing in that blueprint to help you grow as a YouTuber. So she's lying to everybody.
Who you are is magnificent. Your brilliance is amazing.
How could you say people's brilliance is amazing when you don't even know them or their brilliance? This is what love bombing is, people. Why can't y'all realize this? Why? It's like you want to believe in this woman when she's lying to you. How could she talk about your brilliance when she don't know you?
Your experiences that you've been through in life is different. Everybody ain't been through what you've been through.
You don't even know what they've been through to say these things. This is why content, you gotta, I tell you, man, scammers are here to stay. And people are slow and will always be a sucker born every day.
What? There is no oversaturation of you.
There is an oversaturation of you, Dash, because everybody's thanking you. Everybody's trying to be you. Everybody's saying they're on YouTube because of you. How could you be a content creator and say, well, I'm on YouTube because somebody else told me to come on YouTube? Fam, you don't belong on YouTube. Because if you had to come on here because somebody told you to come on here, then it's not for you. That's like somebody telling you to go get a job 1,000 times and then you go get the job and now you're at the job and you're like, well, the only reason why I'm here is because Dash told me to go get this job. Like, really? Are you there because you want to work to earn a living, or are you here because somebody told you to be here? This is crazy.
I was told most of my life, you need to calm down, you talk too much, you're too goofy, you need to be serious, why are you so... And I'm like, why don't people like me? I'm a cool, fun, positive person.
That's cap. You're not a cool, fun, positive person. You're a manipulator. Based on what I've learned from your content, you're a manipulator. You like to gaslight, love bomb, and you love to use people by making them finance everything that you do. You made people finance your so-called conference by saying that your car had issues or whatever the case is, or you couldn't pay for parking or some nonsense, and people were donating hundreds of dollars to you, and it makes no sense. You had people pay for surgeries. You had people feel sorry for you in that situation. You had people that donated to your so-called $19 scam. There's so many different things you have done. And then on top of that, to add insult to injury, you made everybody believe you're making all of this money on YouTube, but then come to find out you're having trouble with your AdSense account, which means YouTube never paid you the money for your first check. Because why would they pay you and then tell you, oh, in 30 days, that AdSense account is going to be taken down? They never paid you for your first YouTube check. And but that being said, that's why you're gaslighting these people, because you know good and well that all of the things you're teaching them, all the things you're talking about in terms of success is not really success. It's just some luck you had on social media, but it's like you don't know what to do with it. You don't even know how to handle success. It's like you're feeling yourself to the point where you literally went and made a bogus so-called blueprint strategy for YouTube success. And when we reviewed your blueprint, it's pure garbage. There was nothing in it to help anybody. So basically what you're doing is taking advantage of elderly people, because you literally said people over 50 need to get their ASS on YouTube. Why not people over 20? Why not people over 30? Because your target demographic is people that are either over 50, 60 and up, so that because you know that they're not tech savvy, you know that they're unable to understand the intricate details of social media, and you're using their lack of knowledge to capitalize off of them. And that's what you're doing.
Why am I getting picked on and bullied? Okay, maybe because I talk too much.
She said why she's getting picked on and bullied. Now you have to understand why she said that. She didn't say that just to say that. She didn't say that to say, well, when I was younger, I was getting picked on and bullied. What she's basically saying is that people on social media, such as myself and others that are exposing her con game, that we're bullying her because we're teaching you the truth. That's really what she's saying.
Maybe I talked to her the wrong times. Maybe people just were going through stuff in life and I was just too happy for them at the time. I said, okay. So I went through my whole life and I'm like, well, I guess I'll be quiet. I won't say anything, because if I say something, it's going to cause me to get into a fight. Hopefully today when I go to school, you know. And I'm like, God, man, what is wrong with me? And then I grow up.
She's playing with you and she's talking to you like you're a 5-year-old. Remember what I told you, what a lot of YouTubers do. They talk to you as if though you're a 5-year-old child in order to make you feel like, for real, what is wrong with me? And now you're sitting there in your own house questioning yourself, like, what is wrong with me? And they're playing with your mind, people. It's all psychology.
And I share, then social media comes around, and then I share my personality on social media, and then I grow all of these followers. And I'm like, I am pretty cool.
Wow. She's so gassed up. She gassed herself up, guys. She believes she's pretty cool. Wow.
And then I started YouTube, and then I start showing my personality and being myself, and I'm like, I get 2,000 followers. Like, my very first YouTube was in 2008, I believe, or 2006. I can't remember. But it was my very first YouTube, and I had grew over 2,000 followers. Just being myself and sharing my personality. I really was just talking like I do on this channel. I really was just telling people, you're awesome, you're amazing. And I think that video got 6,000, oh gosh, something's in my mind. That video got 6,000 views. And I didn't even pay attention to it. I didn't pay attention. You know, and I kept doing other stuff, doing hair stuff and doing other stuff. And I'm like, every time I make a video of me talking and expressing, I know you've been.
Let me get past this ad. Hold on a second. Okay, let's go. She's gaslighting you guys, fam. Seriously. Let's go.
And I didn't notice it until this channel.
Now notice what she said. She said until this channel. I'm the one who exposed her other channel. Once I exposed her other channel, now she's telling you about this secondary channel. But that channel was her first channel. And the thing you have to ask yourself is, why isn't that channel blowing up? Why wasn't that channel blowing up? You know why? Because she wasn't running the con game on that channel. She said God didn't blow that channel up. God took care of this channel. So if God didn't take care of her other channel, how are your channels going to blow up? These are the things that you got to understand, people. She's lying to you.
And then I started using my personality. I started being myself.
You're not being yourself. You're acting. Everything that you do in your videos is not being yourself. You're gaslighting people. You're love bombing people. You're creating skits. You're acting overly emotional. You're acting like you're crying, but you haven't shed not one tear in any video. Every video, you're acting like you're crying. You're putting tissue by your face, but there's no water in your eyes. There's nothing there. You're lying to people.
Sharing what I love and just, can I please get my order, boo, boo? And we got the order. And I just started being myself. And then my channel grew. And then I just started, I used to say to myself, man, I wish I can get paid to inspire people. I know I'm a great I know I'm a person who's good at inspiring people.
People, stop looking for somebody to inspire you and get to work. Stop looking for people to inspire you and understand what your strengths are from your weaknesses, because a lot of all of this inspiration you getting is just hogwash. You need to put in the work and find out what you got to do. That's like somebody inspiring me to start a business, but I don't even have a product to sell. It makes no sense. You got to know what you want to do in life.
And at one point in my life, I used to want to be a psychiatrist because I'm like...
Psychiatrist, why? Because she's playing with your mind, people. She's exposing who she is right now, gang.
I know I can motivate people. It's something in me.
Yeah, a demon. Because what you're doing is you're manipulating the people. That's why you said you wanted to be a psychiatrist, because you playing on the minds of people. And a lot of people that are psychologists and therapists, they be playing with your mind. They be making you believe that you're a victim and everybody else is to blame. Don't get gaslit and love bombed by her, guys.
It's something in me. I know it. And then I'm like, well, Tony Robbins is doing it. All these people, Les Brown is doing it.
Basically, she's coveting her neighbor. She's looking at other people that are really successful, other people that are really doing it, and she's trying to covet what they're doing in order to be successful. So that means that everything she sees from these other people, she's copying their way of doing things to try to make a way for herself.
You know, Oprah, like, and I'm like, there's no room for me. And then I start growing on this channel, and I'm like, start inspiring people. I make a video about being 50 and getting your butt on YouTube.
Yeah, because you're targeting people that are not tech savvy, and you know you can manipulate them because they don't know nothing about the internet. They don't know nothing about social media. That's why you use that. And that's not even your original title. Other people have used the same title before.
And I'm like, oh my God, I got the gift. I got the gift.
You don't got the gift. You're just good at scamming people. Scamming people is a skill that is developed over time. Scamming people is something that you've been doing over time, and you became very proficient in manipulating people.
And so I keep sharing it. I veer away from you. I veer away from DoorDash, and I keep sharing it.
You was about to say veer away from YouTube. That's exactly what you did with your previous channel. You veered away from that, and then you were discouraged, and then you started up a new channel for whatever reason. Let's go.
And people keep saying you're an inspiration, and I'm like,
people are saying you're an inspiration because they have been love bombed. They have been gaslit. So once they're under that dopamine rush, they believe that you're a savior. They believe that you're someone they can trust, not realizing you're a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Wow, there is room for me.
Room for you, but what about room for all those people that you are literally gaslighting and love bombing and making believe that they could just come on YouTube and be an overnight sensation? Is there room for them? Not at all. There is no room for all of this nonsense because everybody's trying to be like you. And that's the problem. None of these people have any sort of difference. None of these people have any uniqueness about them. They're all trying to be you. They're all trying to mimic your style, your way, how you do what you do. And the content sucks. And what you've done to the YouTube ecosystem is lowered the value of content. You lowered the value of quality. And you have a bunch of people that are coming on YouTube, not because they want to make quality content that is engaging for the viewer, but all of these people are coming on YouTube because they want to make money. And when you have everyone coming on YouTube because they want to make money, they're going to make poor quality content. Poor quality content is not a good viewer experience. Let's go.
So I keep going and I keep doing it and I keep posting, y'all.
Posting a bunch of nonsense. And all of that nonsense that you post have not made no one become successful on YouTube.
And doors are like...
Doors? What doors? Doors are opening for you? What doors?
I am just like, wow, thank you, God.
Now you're thanking God? You've been thanking YouTube the whole time. You've been praising YouTube. You've been worshiping YouTube. But it's really the people that have put you in a position that you're in. It's not YouTube and it's not God. It's all of the people that you love bomb and gaslit. Those are the people that are making you grow.
Because now I don't have to do DoorDash or Grubhub or Uber anymore.
Anymore? You don't know the future. You may end up going back to that.
I'm looking for a massive amount of money, just enough so I can just live free.
If that's the case, then why you created a so-called $19 scam, lying and gaslighting the people with a bunch of baloney, talking about you're going to provide success for them, and yet when we reviewed your so-called blueprint, there's nothing in there to help them grow. But you got $19 a pop from everybody that bought that. So you probably made about $3,000 to $4,000 with a scam. But you're talking about as if though you only wanted enough just to get by. You only want enough money to get by. But you already told the people you made about $7,000. Then you told the people you made about $9,000. But then you told the people that you had issues with your AdSense. So you really didn't make no money from YouTube yet because everything is being held until you sort your AdSense account. Let's go.
Do what God wants me to do and just enjoy life.
God wants you to preach the gospel, but the gospel is not to be preached by a woman. The gospel is to be preached by men. If God wanted you to do something, he'll tell you how to teach young ladies to be keepers of the home, teach young ladies to love their husbands. That is the call for a woman to do. So all this stuff about what God told you to do, God didn't tell you to come on YouTube and manipulate and lie to people and love bomb people. He didn't tell you to do that. He didn't tell you to make a so-called bologna sandwich blueprint strategy on how to be successful on YouTube. God didn't tell you to do that. The devil told you to do that.
And that is what I'm doing. Simply because I finally surrendered, stopped thinking how many people were already doing something, and I just did me.
Yeah, scamming the people.
And I put it on YouTube. Your platform might be TikTok, Instagram.
Do you see how she's doing the same thing that I told you guys? I told you in previous videos that she never talk about other social media websites, but now you see her talking about TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, all these other stuff. Listen, if you're on social media is supposed to work for you if you're really an influencer. Let's go.
Platform was YouTube. And then I created the digital product to help you further.
The digital product don't help nobody, fam. The digital product is a total scam. It is complete garbage. It is utter trash. Anybody that would buy that so-called digital product to learn anything, there's nothing in it. I already reviewed it already. Let's go.
Get you started further on YouTube.
And she's going to have more lies that she's going to sell you. Regurgitated information that she's going to be getting from vidIQ, that she's going to get from Think Media, that she's going to get from various other YouTubers that have a host of information that can help you with your YouTube channel, all for free.
And grow further. And I'm so grateful. You know, it's still available if you want to purchase it.
Do not purchase nothing from her, guys. It's a scam. Trust me. Do not. I already shared what the contents of that so-called blueprint is. It's a scam.
It's just $19, and it's just, but anyway.
It's just $19. She's robbing you. Why isn't it free? Because the information is basic information that you should already know if you join YouTube. She's conning you guys.
All that. I'm grateful and I'm thankful, and I'm like.
Always saying she's grateful and thankful, but she's scamming you at the same time.
If I had sat here and talked about how many people were doing it, if I had focused on looking the perfect when I get on camera, even if I know I can have a more massive audience.
You know what's so crazy is she got all of y'all coming on camera looking crazy like her and making you believe that you don't have to be presentable when you come on camera. You don't got to fix your hair. You don't got to do this. You don't got to do that. Of course, there's days you might make content where you're not decked up and fixed up and whatnot. It is what it is. But she's making it seem like you could just come on camera and just be anyhow and just do whatever and just look raggedy and whatever. And you don't need no equipment. You don't need no studio. You don't need no camera. You don't need anything. Come on, people. You can't be letting people gaslight you like this.
But I'm grateful for y'all that are here. Okay.
She's lying to you. Now she's saying she's grateful for y'all that are here. Again, more love bombing.
So I'm going to go do something to myself but I'm at a point where I don't even, like, whatever, you know. What's on the inside of me, my brilliance, my amazingness, my love for you, my love for God is going to...
She don't have no love for you guys, and she don't have no love for God. To love God is to keep his commandments. It's not to say you love him, it's to keep his commandments. There got to be action behind your love.
I'm going to shine through more than how I look. And if I do end up looking like something, it's just, of course my audience is going to grow, but...
The only reason why she tell you you don't got to do this, you don't got to do that, and she come on camera looking any whole how is because she's trying to make herself look regular to inspire those of you that don't have the confidence to do what she's doing. But trust and believe, all of that will change sooner or later because all of her Instagram and various other stuff shows how she really is. Let's go.
I'm not going to let oversaturation stop me from being. Because I always think to myself, what are we here for? We're magnificent. We got these trees. We got life in our body. What is the point of all of this? I know it's a point to it because this...
Ladies and gentlemen, YouTube is a job just like any other 9 to 5. A lot of you that come to YouTube thinking this is for you, it's not for you. I suggest you go back to the 9 to 5. I'm just being honest with you. Social media is something that you do when it's built. You're built for that world. If you're not built for that and you just want to come on here because you want to see if you can do what this person is doing in order to make money, there's people who've been doing this and perfected this thing for years and years and years. And then you have people that are coming in from the outside, don't know what's going on, and then they fall into the trap of listening to people like her. It's going to only get you in trouble, guys. Let's go.
God wouldn't have made us so incredible.
Now she's bringing God into this. I cannot stand when people keep bringing God into everything that they talk about. When they're not even talking about the Bible, they're not talking about repenting of sins. If you're going to talk about God, your conversation should be talking about repenting of sins. Do not mention God if you're not talking about living a holy life and repenting from sins. Anything else is just Christian rhetoric, prosperity gospel nonsense. Don't fall for the okie doke.
And so many of us, just think about that. Think about the life flowing through your body, the breath, the air you're breathing, the trees, the chemical makeup of a human. Do you think this was for nothing? Do you think we were just created to work a job? Do you think we were just put here?
Everybody was created to work a job, guys. If you don't work, you don't eat. It's just that simple. If you don't work, you don't eat. There's no way around it.
just to be and then go. No, there's some.
If YouTube was to disappear, DoDash would fall apart and lose her mind. Do you understand? She's literally playing games with you guys. She's acting as if though being on YouTube mean that you are safe forever and you have nothing to worry about. People, you have to diversify what you do in order to make it in life in any field. Even if you start a business, even if you have a store, you just can't depend on your store. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that, oh, this only applies to YouTube. No, it applies to everything. If you just have a 9-to-5, you just can't have just a 9-to-5 and depend only on a 9-to-5. You got to have multiple different streams of different things you do, so that if this go down, you got something else as a backup. If that go down, you got something else as a backup. That's the way life is supposed to be.
Something big going on. Baby, massiveness. You better tap in before you leave.
She's lying to you guys.
And get some of this.
She's telling you to get some of this as if though you're going to be successful. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all made her make the money she made by viewing her videos. She's not making money because she's doing something great. She manipulated her way to a level that she's at right now. I've seen many people do this. I've seen many people go from 400 subscribers to 200,000 subscribers, and all they did is lie to people and manipulate people, and then they got found out, they got exposed, and before you know it, their career on YouTube ended.
Because it's greatness. It's greatness.
Don't fall for it, guys. I'm telling you straight up and down. So anyway, guys, that's an update on a new video that she released. We're going to have more content for you later. And it is what it is. I'm going to hopefully have more information that you can learn from regarding this situation. But hopefully these videos will inspire you to not just be inspired, not just to be motivated, but to actually put action and footwork into whatever it is you do. It's not just about social media. It's not just about YouTube. You could take advice that you get from YouTube and actually go out into the real world and start a business. You know what I mean? It doesn't mean, okay, become a social media influencer and make all this money. No, you can take information you get from social media and go out in the real world and start a successful business. Do you understand me? So, hey, rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I got work to do, right? Peace and blessings. We out. Peace.